Hey y'all, this is Marley K. I have a story for you. I wanted to just show you how or why we say we are being censored and monitored when we talk about certain stories. And notice, as long as we talk about something that is junk or trash, we'll get lots of likes. But when you're out here trying to tell the truth, they try to make us out to be conspiracy theorists without ever really admitting that what we're saying is not true. They just label us. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this article first. So first, this article came out today and it says, as the elites arrive in Davos, conspiracy theories thrive online. So I'll be the first to tell you, I do not spread conspiracy theories. I do a lot of research before I talk about something. Some stuff is just common sense. Some stuff you could just see. Some stuff they've actually said, the people who are affiliated with these agendas, they talk. So I bring you what they say. So I don't, the labeling as conspiracy theorists is just a bunch of crap at this point. People are waking up and can see, and they don't like that. So they're going to continue to slander us. But what I want you to see is at the bottom of this article. I'm going to start at the bottom and then I'm going to go back up to the top. So right here, I'm going to blow it up so you can see I'm not telling y'all a lie. They said it. I didn't say it. Here. The concern, this person from WEF says, is that posts like these could introduce people to more fringe and dangerous conspiracy theories or even translate into real world violence. Jan Zapov, head of media for the forum, the WEF, says the organization has increased its monitoring of this kind of online activity and carefully watches for direct threats. Creating all that kind of stuff can generate enemies that people believe are responsible for whatever bad things is happening in the world, Friedfield said, or Friedfield said. Once that happens, when you believe that the things are happening in the world and a certain person or a group of people is responsible for these attacks, all of a sudden, the idea of using violence to resist becomes more plausible. So they are telling you that they are scared. They're out here doing all this stuff in these streets, and people are waking up and they are afraid. So they are watching us. They are censoring us. They are making sure what we talk about, you don't, either you don't see it, or they are sticking these labels on things that we say, even though we are quoting them directly, providing citations, providing the stories, sometimes in their publications. And, they are trying to make us seem like we're crazy. So I just wanted to show you this. These are their words. This comes from them, not me. These things are happening in the world, and they want us to pretend like they're not happening. They are telling us that these things are happening, or they are forecasting things are going to happen in the future. And when they happen, and when we go back and pull up what they said, they're trying to make it seem like we're crazy. We are not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're not crazy. We can see. It's just that all of us are not going to be asleep, and they don't like that. So those of us who are not asleep are screaming at the top of our lungs, hey, wake up. They're trying to kill us and enslave us. And we have masses of people fighting against us and who would rather stay comfortable and asleep than to wake up and see what's actually going on. So I'm going to go back to the top of this story. It's just interesting. When some of the world's wealthiest and most influential figures gather at the WEF annual meeting last year, sessions on climate change drew high-level discussions on topics such as carbon financing and sustainable food systems. Now, I've been telling y'all about this for how long? And see, they tell you in the beginning the truth, and then they try to mix a little fear and guilt for you believing or actually seeing what you saw and comprehending what you comprehended. And then they try to threaten you. It's like, oh, if you believe this, you're a conspiracy theorist. So they don't want us to use the internet to tell y'all what is going on. And I just wanted to show you what they do to discredit us and let you know that they are monitoring us. So again, like I was telling y'all earlier, you're going to have to do a better job of getting your information. You're going to have to do additional research. You're going to have to look for other sources outside of our sources. I strongly recommend resources that are not Western. Like, you can glean some stuff from Western media, but you could just assume if it's Western, it is infiltrated and basically propaganda. You'll have to cherry pick what you can use and toss the rest. But they're telling us what they're doing. They're telling us they don't want us to do anything about it. And if you're trying to wake people up or warn them, you're going to be labeled a conspiracy theorist. And they're watching us. So that's all I have for this story. But I just want to show you, that we are not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. I make sure that I provide documentation of what I'm talking to you about. And they try to tell us that we're theorists when the stuff is happening right in our faces. So people, stay strong, stay prayed up. Don't worship or believe in their gods. Y'all better learn how to find the real God, and y'all better learn how to get on your knees and pray, because things are getting ready to be wacky, and they are really doing a psyop campaign on the West. People don't know what to believe. I'm so thankful that I'm in tune with the Most High, and I completely see what is going on, and I can share it with you. But I don't know how long they're going to allow us to keep sharing stuff with you, because we're being monitored. So get what you can while you can. I recommend if you find videos that you find useful, you should download them onto some type of device that you can use regardless of whether you have Wi-Fi. You should, buy books. You should learn how to survive free of the internet, because the internet is part of the technocracy. They want to control everything, what we see, what we hear, what we learn, what we believe, and the internet is the way for them to do that. So if you are not really paying attention to what's happening, you are going to walk right into their traps. And if you are awakened, you're going to find yourself isolated and alone, being accused of all kinds of things because you can see and other people cannot. So that is all I have for this particular story. I'll put the story in the link so you can read it and laugh like I did. All right. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my other channels in case this one is yeeted, because they are watching us, and I've already had a couple of my things taken down offline. So it's just a matter of time before they block this. But a lot of the Black creators who are trying to wake up everybody else, because we have the third eye that connects to the Most High, they don't want us to use that to warn people. They want the masses to walk into their traps. And because we are a different people, You know, we don't like to see people harmed. We don't like to see people injured or taken advantage of. And it's just our nature, the majority of us, to help. And so this is what we are doing in this hour. This is what we're called to do in this hour. And so I'm using my gifting and my ability and my skills and my courage to help the masses see what is going on and avoid the mayhem, because mayhem is coming. So with that said, y'all take care. Please like the video, share it with people. And, you know, if you can see, don't let these people make you think you're crazy, because you ain't crazy. What I will say is, you know, make sure you monitor what you watch. And as you can see who the problem is. Now, this story is from the AP. That's our paper. That's our people. Our people are putting out this. So this should speak volumes to you. And if you've been paying attention to what has been going on since 2019, 2020, you understand where I'm coming from. So don't be fooled. Don't let them trick you into believing that you're crazy. You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. We can see well, and we're not going to be fooled. So y'all take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to leave me your comments in the comment sections below.